What if I told you Samsung's most controversial chip comeback might actually end with Exynos winning, not losing? Because that's exactly what the latest leaks are hinting at. And if this turns out to be true, it could flip the entire Galaxy S26 story upside down. For years, Exynos has been the problem child, slower, hotter, less efficient. Fans begged Samsung to ditch it. Some even avoided buying Galaxy phones because of it. And now, Samsung is bringing Exynos back to its flagship lineup with the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus in many global markets. That alone already raised eyebrows, but then the GPU numbers started showing up. And suddenly, people stopped laughing, according to recent benchmark results floating around online. The Exynos 2600 GPU is consistently hitting OpenCool scores around 25,000 in Geekbench tests. That's not just good, that's shockingly high, especially when you realize that Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 struggles to stay consistent at that level. Read that again, Exynos isn't just competing anymore. It might actually be beating Qualcomm where it matters most for gaming and graphics. Now, before we get carried away, let's slow down for a second. Yes, benchmarks can be misleading. Yes, result spoofing exists. And yes, raw numbers don't always translate to real-world performance. But here's why this leak feels different. For months now, there's been quiet confidence around the Exynos 2600, and now we're starting to see why. This is the first mobile chip ever built with a GPU based on AMD's RDNA 4 architecture. That's huge. AMD's RDNA designs are known for efficiency and strong sustained performance. Not just quick bursts, but holding power under pressure. Pair that with Samsung's reported improvements in thermal management, and suddenly Exynos has something it's always lacked. Consistency, and that's the key word here. Anyone can hit high numbers once. The real test is maintaining them. Early tests suggest the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 can wobble when pushed hard for long periods. Meanwhile, Exynos 2600 appears to stay locked in, delivering stable GPU performance across repeated runs. If that holds up in real life, this changes everything. Think about gaming, long sessions, high frame rates, demanding titles, graphics-heavy workloads. This is exactly where Exynos used to fall apart. And now, it might be the chip that holds steady while others throttle. But here's the tension. We haven't seen real phones tested yet. No retail Galaxy S26 units. No extended gaming sessions. No side-by-side comparisons under the same conditions. Until that happens, this is still a promise, not a victory, and Samsung knows it. That's why this moment matters so much. The Galaxy S26 series isn't just another yearly refresh. It's a referendum on Exynos. Samsung is betting that years of redesigns, partnerships, and thermal improvements finally paid off. And if Exynos 2600 really does beat Qualcomm's best GPU in sustained performance, that's not just a comeback. That's revenge. It would mean Samsung no longer needs to apologize for regional chip differences. It would mean Galaxy buyers don't have to worry about getting the worst version. And it would mean the return of real competition in flagship chip design. But until those phones hit reviewers' hands, one question hangs in the air. Is this the moment Exynos finally proves itself? Or just another hype cycle waiting to collapse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know where you stand on Exynos right now. If this leak surprised you, hit that like button, share this with friends, and subscribe for more updates.